good morning, and happy Wednesday. I hope you're having an awesome week so far. So I was talking to a friend of mine not too long ago, and she was telling me about a dream that she had where she met this guy and he loved her and he just knew everything that she liked and it was just perfect. And I told her, that sounds like a fairy tale to me. And she was like, why can't I have my fairy tale? And I told her, because it's not real. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized fairy tales are real. When you think about what makes a fairy tale is that we know there are going to be characters that live happily ever after. So no matter what happens during the plot of the movie, we expect for there to be a happy ending. We serve a God that knows the end of a thing right from the very beginning. And where we're going to land is already in his plan. I think a lot of times we miss the fairy tale ending, or we miss the fairy tales that we're currently in because we expect the beginning of a thing to look like the end, whereas God is waiting for the end of a thing to give us what we expected. The first miracle was Jesus turning water to wine at a wedding. The governor who was at the wedding tasted the wine that Jesus made, and he said, wait a minute, somebody switched up the order. Usually we give the good wine in the beginning, and then we give that which is worse when people are well drunk. But you saved the good wine till now, or you saved the good wine till the end. So his expectations were that he was going to have the good wine in the beginning, but the good wine didn't come until the end. What's amazing about that story is that any of us who have ever been well drunk understand that the more we drink, the more our taste buds are desensitized to what we were drinking. So with a numb tongue, this governor was able to distinguish the difference between what he had been drinking before and what Jesus had given him. How many of us have gone through situations that have caused us to feel numb? The dream that we had that was deferred and seemed so far off and just never came to fruition. So now our hope and our faith in that dream is numb. The love that we gave that was never reciprocated. So now our heart is numb to giving love and to receiving love. But if we are to hold out until the end, Jesus will give us something that will not only revitalize our senses in those areas and revitalize those numb areas, we will also be able to distinguish the difference between what we had before and what Jesus had given us. But the key is we have to wait until the end. An expected end. A happy ending. That sounds like a fairy tale to me. God bless.